Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you an alternative and easy way to make akara. Here I have lentil that I've washed, just running through the tap and rinsing until the water became clear. Then I soaked for 40 minutes. You can soak between 10 to 40 minutes but not more than an hour, so that it doesn't get soaked in oil when fried. Here I've got 1 medium-sized onions, 1 knorr chicken cube, 1 scotch bonnet, and salt. So at this point, I'll be adding the lentil into the blender. And just to mention, using lentil to make akara is quite very easy because you're not thinking of washing beans and all of the stress of beans. So now I added half of the scotch bonnet, and I also added the onions. I chopped them and then added into the blender. Then I also added the seasoning cube. Then after adding the seasoning cube, I added half and a quarter cup of water. So for this lentil, it's a cup of lentil to half and a quarter cup of water. And while blending, the blender could struggle a little bit to blend it. So as you can see, I'm shaking it a little bit to make sure that the water goes round the whole contents of the blender. So just keep shaking it gently until everything blends together. And please do not be tempted to add extra water, because if you add extra water, you're going to ruin it. So just use 1 cup of lentil to half and a quarter cup of water. So now my akara paste is ready, and then I poured it out again into a bowl. Just look at that consistency. You do not want it to be runny and you do not want it to be too thick. So that's why you have to stick to that measurement that I gave earlier. So now I used my spoon to just check the texture again. And now I'll be adding some salt, and that's just half a teaspoon of salt. Or if you do not like adding salt, just add the salt to your own taste. And yeah, now I use the whisk to whisk and whisk and whisk. The essence of this whisking, you can actually use your hand whisk, or you can use mortar and pestle. Use whatever equipment that is available to you. And while whisking, this will take you around 5 minutes, and you get to know that your paste is ready for frying when you start seeing bubbles and then the paste becomes lighter. So now I added some oil into my pan. Added some oil. This should be around 2 cups of oil into the pan, and then allowed it to heat. Now I added some paste into it just to check if the oil has heated enough, and now I think it's heated enough. And then I started adding the other ones into the pan. You could use, because here I'm using a tablespoon to scoop them into it. So just make sure you use a spoon that is deep enough so that it gives you that ball texture. All right, so now after a few minutes I checked the akara, and as you can see, some of the sides are getting brown. And then you just keep doing this over and over. You flip after about 30 to 60 seconds. You flip again. Just keep doing that until all the sides turn golden brown. And yeah, just to mention again, while frying, make sure that your gas or your burner is on medium to low heat. All right, you do not want to fry akara on a very high heat. If not, it's going to get burned and then the insides would not get done. So you want to cook it slowly so that you can achieve the right texture. All right, now look at our beautiful akara. Isn't this akara giving what it should give? It is. So now you can serve with oats, pap, juice, whatever you want to serve it with. And yes, so give this a try and thank me later. Please kindly subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye.